हेलो बॉयज, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम। सॉरी यार, थोड़ा सा कनेक्शन में इशू हो रहा था, इसीलिए थोड़ा लेट हो गया। चलो, आ चुका हूँ मैं लाइव। सभी का स्वागत है दोस्तों आज के नए नवेले लाइव स्ट्रीम पर। स्वागत है, सुस्वागतम एवरीवन, वेलकम वेलकम वेलकम। चलो शुरू करते हैं आज का स्ट्रीम। गेम भी ओपन हो चुका है, तो चलो खेलेंगे। और क्या, बातचीत करेंगे, खेलेंगे, मज़ा तो करेंगे करेंगे, बिल्कुल करेंगे। आ जाओ। ये थोड़ा ओपन होने में टाइम लगता है, पता नहीं क्यों, बट लगता है। Round 3 has begun. Chicago Champions Club event competition and jump into match. Okay. Round 3 has begun, boys. Round 3. सबसे बड़ी बात पता है क्या है इस गेम में? जनवरी में फिर से कार्ड आने वाला है भाई, 1 तारीख को। मेसी भाई, 110 का मेसी आएगा। 110 का मेसी, बकैम, क्राइफ, कंचना, हर कोई आने वाला है ब्रो। वो बेल वाला पैक याद है ना, 250 या 300 का था आई थिंक, वो वाला आएगा। पहले पहले बेल आया था, अभी आएगा मेसी। हेलो हेलो सनत, सॉरी ब्रदर मैं थोड़ा लेट हो गया यार। थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग यार। वेलकम वेलकम वेलकम। अनदर मेसी इज कमिंग और नॉट फ्री, ऑब्वियसली नॉट फ्री। आ गया अरे। ये मैं क्यों ओपन करूँगा, मेरे पास राहुल तो ऑलरेडी है, तो मैं ओपन करके क्या ही कर लूँगा इसको। मेरे को अगर राहुल मिल भी जाता है दोबारा तो किसको चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए। ये पैक खतरनाक लेवल का दिया है भाई। भाई ये जो सी ड्रॉप है ना, अरे बाप रे बाप, इसका स्टैट खतरनाक। थिएगो अल्कंट्रा भी सही है लेकिन नहीं नहीं नहीं, ये भाई सी ड्रॉप एंड ये आकेपुका सुकुबो, आकेपुका सुकुबो एंड सी ड्रॉप अलग लेवल का, बहुत सही कार्ड है। तो बिग टाइम है यहाँ पे, और यहाँ पे एक नेमार का कार्ड भी है, ब्राजीलियन लीग पॉट्स, प्लेयर ऑफ द सीजन नेमार। ये कार्ड भी अच्छा है एक्चुअली, ये नेमार इसीलिए भी अच्छा है क्योंकि क्लासिक नंबर 10 है। कि वेलकम भाई, मेरे जापान वाले अकाउंट में एपिक के लिए जो इवेंट है भाई, उसमें क्या लैग हो रहा है, खेल ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ। हाँ मेरे भी जापान के इवेंट पे है, मैंने तो खेलने की कोशिश भी नहीं की क्योंकि मेरे को पता है लैग होगा। लैग तो होगा ही होगा, बहुत खतरनाक लेवल का लैग होगा, इसीलिए मैं खेलने गया भी नहीं। उस पर बहुत लैग है बहुत। गाइस वेलकम एवरीवन, डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक। राउंड 3 हैज बिगन। चलो विदाउट स्मार्ट असिस्ट, विदाउट स्मार्ट असिस्ट है ये, तो हम इस पे थोड़ा खेलते हैं अभी, ठीक है। तो मैच कब स्टार्ट होगा? प्लेयर मेकिंग स्टार्ट इन, मैच मेकिंग स्टार्ट इन 3 hours and 11 minutes। नाइस। अब मैं 3 घंटा तो वेट नहीं कर सकता ना, ये इसीलिए मैं हर टाइम ये चैंपियनशिप जो है मैं खेल नहीं पाता हूँ क्योंकि ये साला रात को होता है, मतलब इंडिया स्टैंडर्ड टाइम में ये रात को होता है, और मैं रात को खेलता हूँ नहीं वैसे। 1 मिनट बेंचों में ये 2000 पे कैसे चला गया रे? मैं तो और भी नीचे था, मतलब ऊपर था। देख लेते हैं थोड़ा बी अबे वैंडाइक वैंडेवन सी खेल रहा है ब्रो। हाजली डाउफ, हाजरी एल हाजरी डाउफ, डाउफ क्या नाम है, एक्चुअली अच्छा है ब्रो। आफ्टर अपडेट ये वाला कार्ड अगर तुमने लिया है तो इसको खेलो, यू कैन यूज हिम। अगर तुमने लिया है इसको तो इससे खेल सकते हो, बहुत मस्त हो गया है। चलो इसको फॉर द मैच, नॉर्मली नहीं होता डिवीजन गेम्स में, पर ये इवेंट में तो खेल नहीं पा रहा हूँ। अरे ये देख, कोनामी अगर तुमको कोई फ्री में कार्ड दे रहा है तो उसके लिए तो कुछ ना कुछ तो मतलब करेगा ही। ऊपर से उस इवेंट में क्या कहते हैं उसको, स्मार्ट असिस्ट भी तुम यूज़ नहीं कर सकते। जैसे ये चैंपियनशिप है, आर्सेनल का प्लेयर क्लब सिलेक्शन क्लब का जो चैंपियनशिप है, इस पे भी तुम स्मार्ट असिस्ट यूज़ नहीं कर सकते। मेरे को ना ये सब देख के लग रहा है 2026 के स्टार्टिंग या फिर मिड 2026 के मिड तक ये जो स्मार्ट असिस्ट है ये गेम में से जाने वाला है, मेरे को तो लग रहा है। आई डोंट नो बट मेरे को लग रहा है। कि फुगाजी बॉल फिर से आ गया, और उस पे जो एक्चुअली पता है मतलब वो नया एपिक है उसके लिए जा सकता है, लेकिन वो एंकर मैन है। मेरे को लगा था डिस्ट्रॉयर है, अगर डिस्ट्रॉयर होता तो मैं जाता, या फिर नहीं, एक्चुअली अगर डिस्ट्रॉयर ही होता तो शायद तभी मैं खेलता उसके लिए, लेकिन वो एंकर मैन है। और एंकर मैन भाई, ये राइकट के ऊपर एंकर मैन ना, मतलब फ्री का एंकर मैन राइकट के ऊपर कोई है नहीं वैसे। ये देखो ब्लीड्स कलर, वैसे आज मुझे जेनेटी मिला ब्रो। अरे भाई साहब, कंग्रेचुलेशन ब्रदर, अक्की यू गॉट अ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट कार इन गेम फॉर फ्री। नाइस, अच्छे से ट्रेन कर उसको, बहुत सही कार्ड है, मस्त मज़ा आएगा उससे खेल के। बस उसको अच्छे से ट्रेन मार दे बस, और कुछ नहीं करनी। गोइंग विथ नेमार हियर। कितने ट्राई में मिला जनेती? देखा, मैंने कहा था ना ओलिवर कान का जो मतलब जो सिलेक्शन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है वो आते आते जनवरी हो जाएगा, वही हो रहा है। जनेती को ऐसे सेंटर बैक ट्रेन कर। अब कौन सा लू सिलेक्शन में? इफ यू डोंट हैव अ गोलकीपर देन गो फॉर ओलिवर कान और दैट गो फॉर दैट होल प्लेयर। मैं नाम भूल गया फिर से उसका, नाम भूलना तो होता रहता है।
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
गो फॉर दैट होल प्लेयर। बहुत अच्छा कार्ड है। अच्छा मीन्स मजा आएगा खेल के, सच में अच्छा कार्ड है। वो होल प्लेयर ले ले अगर मैं तेरे को मतलब गोलकीपर नहीं चाहिए तो। इफ यू वांट द गोलकीपर देन फिर तो नहीं हो सकता। अब 13 ट्राई में मिला। अच्छा, बेस जी का है मेरे पास गेम का। माइकल, इफ यू हैव माइकल देन भाई गो फॉर द, मैं तो बोलूँगा गो फॉर दैट, क्या नाम है वो, होल प्लेयर। जस्ट कुछ मत सोच, बस गो फॉर द होल प्लेयर। अगर होल प्लेयर से खेलता है तो, अगर नहीं खेलता है फिर मत ले। बहुत सही कार्ड है, मजा आएगा। वैसे कौन सा जी का है? शिमाई के लिए होगा बेस्ट जी इन गेम, तो मेरे को तो लगता है शिमाई के लिए है।
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's an imaginative pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Scholes. Plays a sharp little ball. And the shot! Oh, that's another chance.
भाई बार पे लगा। गोल का शॉट बार पे।
0-0 it remains.
This is wrong, brother.
Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Isco, played with finesse. Well, the ball's gone astray.
मैं एक दिन बाद खेल रहा हूँ ना, पासिंग वगैरह पूरा खराब हो चुका है मेरा। ऐसा ही लग रहा है खेलने में ब्रो। ऊपर से पूरा हाथ जम चुका है ठंड के मारे में। बहुत ठंड है यहाँ पे, बहुत ज़्यादा।
And it's Musiala.
There they go, hunting again.
भाई ये भाई एडवांटेज देना चाहिए था रे।
Yes, it is.
और नकाटा भी, नकाटा, हाँ तो नकाटा है तो उसको भी ले लेना, फिर तो अच्छा होगा। नकाटा होल प्लेयर, वो होल प्लेयर, दो होल प्लेयर सही रहेगा।
Rijkaard is the team's great vision.
या फिर वो क्या नाम है उसका,
Pirlo puts his foot on the gas. Iniesta. Yamal. Real chance. Goal! Manchester United. Manchester.
क्या नाम है उसका, शैवी अलोंसो। गोफत शैवी अलोंसो। नहीं लेना है तो गोफत शैवी अलोंसो। अब देखिए ये वाला गोल हो गया। ये अगर ओलिवर कान होता तो गोल नहीं होता। ओलिवर कान छोड़, कोई भी अच्छा गोलकीपर होता तो ये गोल नहीं होता, लेकिन नहीं।
Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Looking for a runner. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Nice looking ball. Oh, well sorted out. Half an hour played now. Cannavaro. Puyol. For Conte. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Applies the finish!
Applies the finish, but yeah, my goalkeeper.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really
Nice
well.
defending, brother.
Iniesta conjures time and space.
मेरे को फॉर्मेशन ही चेंज करना पड़ेगा.
Now it's Neymar. Park Ji-sung. No, it's come to nothing.
I have to change the formation.
Oh, strongly challenged there. The ball has bounced loose now. Great vision and the shot.
सेव कर दिया. कौन था रे? ओलिवर का या वेंडरसन या ओलिवर का ने?
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
ठीक है, कोई ना. Son, bro just got Kubo in 100 coins. Right now, nice. Kubo is a nice one. Acceleration burst, nice, bro.
And it's been taken short. Park Ji-sung. Here it is, crossed in. Nice interception, well timed. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
There will be 1 minute
And he's
added
intervened
time.
well there. Conte. Rijkaard.
ये बॉल लेके घूमता रहता है बेंचो. कोई बात नहीं.
So a steady, solid, and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the
थोड़ा
lead,
formation
and that
change
gives them
करना
something
पड़ेगा.
to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
चलो, let's go.
Just a quick announcement.
Kubo is a nice one. 100 coin में Kubo मतलब बहुत सही है.
Numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Eintracht Frankfurt really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Iniesta, who's set up one goal so far. Eintracht Frankfurt do appear to have
Yeah,
made
yaar.
a change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical...
बिना
change,
back
Peter.
pass.
Pirlo. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Iniesta! Ah, he's given... In he goes again!
क्या
He scored!
क्या फालतू खेल रहा हूँ भाई.
2-2.
क्या सर क्या I got go for more because I have 1700 coin of save up for Messi.
And it was accepted with
Save for
the
Messi, but
utmost
1700 coin में Messi मिलना थोड़ा
These
ज़्यादा
were punches
impossible
able to
type
get
task
into
है.
the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mbappe, nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot!
इतना कैसे बॉल निकाल रहा है रे.
They are cruising!
3 गोल मार गया ब्रो.
Extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
एक मिनट में क्या करके रखा हूँ भाई. भाई 3 गोल मार गया यार ये बंदा, पहला मैच यार।
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Eintracht Frankfurt are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That has not gone well. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Steve Mbappe!
Come on, bro. Can you do the pack opening?
That's one of his best.
Yeah, I am going for Messi.
Really are good
I'll go
at
for
what they're
Messi.
doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
अब 300 के पैक पे आएगा तो ना मिलने का ही चांस ज़्यादा है, फिर विल गो फॉर मेसी।
Now it's Isco. Iniesta. It's Iniesta!
भाई ये कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं खेल रहा। अच्छा
Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter.
मेरा एक भी पास नहीं जा रहा प्रॉपर।
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to...
Rosicki! Mbappe. And this is Isco. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts.
मैं जो बिना देख के पास दे रहा साला फिर भी जा रहा है,
Mbappe.
नहीं समझ में आ रहा।
And here's Rosicki. And this is Hazard. Hazard with the delivery.
लग गया इस मैच के 4 गोल, फर्स्ट मैच 4 गोल।
Cannavaro. Puyol. Iniesta chasing after it. Good pressure, determined, intense. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Isco. Look at the space here. Hazard. Still no way through.
जो मिडफील्ड से बॉल ही नहीं निकल रहा है रे।
Mbappe.
अबे ये कैसे भी पास दे रहा है, बॉल चला जा रहा है।
And he's spooned it over the bar.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required.
क्या हो रहा है भाई, ये हो क्या रहा है यार। पहला मैच यार 4 गोल पर गया।
Conte.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Rosicki. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Batistuta goes steaming. Can he finish?
हाँ यार,
Cut loose here.
आर यू सीरियस, इतना ज्यादा सेव।
Conte. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Played out to the right. Hazard. Oh, this looks sharp. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cannavaro.
There will be 3 minutes.
यार चलो 4 गोल, 4 गोल यार फर्स्ट मैच पे।
And it's Rosicki.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There won't be a decent chance.
कम ऑन मैन।
He's
तो बाकी गेम अच्छा जाएंगे। पता नहीं यार, मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा है, मैं कहीं से भी पास निकाल दे रहा है साला एकदम फॉरवर्ड के पैर पे। पता नहीं कि क्या स्मार्ट असिस्ट पे है, समझ भी नहीं आ रहा है।
Puyol.
और ये बेंचो 2 लाख का है, वो भी साला डिवीजन 2 पे।
And that
ये बेंचो
is
4 गोल मार गया,
fantastic.
बताओ, ये मेरे को 4 गोल मार
They
गया।
have very little in the
मैंने
way
9
of
शॉट
excuses
लिया, सब
here,
कुछ सेव।
simply having no...
इतना क्या नेगेटिव देख, 3,000, 3,500 पे गया मैं। एक मैच हार के 3,500। ये भाई 2400 गया हाईएस्ट डिवीजन 1 पे। ये क्या हुआ, ये हुआ क्या? पूरा डिफेंस जैसे, मतलब मक्खन है, एक पास निकल रहा है पर डिफेंस खुल जा रहा है। चलिए, मैंने अपडेट के बाद खेला नहीं है, पता नहीं क्या हो गया। अपडेट के बाद क्या डिफेंस का कुछ इशू है क्या, या फिर मैंने ही हक दिया, आई डोंट नो। इतना कैसे खुल गया डिफेंस, और ये कुछ भी पास निकाल रहा है सारा, पूरा डिफेंस खोल दे रहा है। वही प्रो है, प्रो प्रो ब्रो, ही इज अ प्रो। रील्स गेम, ये बंदा तो चलो अच्छा खेलता है, इससे अगर हार गया तो ये अच्छा खेलता है, ये लिटरली अच्छा प्लेयर है। वो पता नहीं यार, पूरा डिफेंस खोल दिया मेरा, एक एक पास पे पूरा डिफेंस खुल जा रहा है। जब भी मेरे अगेंस्ट पे आता है मेरे को टेक्स्ट करता है, इंस्टा क्या कहते हैं, स्टीम पे, ऑल द बेस्ट ब्रदर। मैं अभी टेक्स्ट तो नहीं कर पाऊँ, लेकिन ऑल द बेस्ट। देख रहे हो कैसे रहा सेंटर बैक, ये सही चीज़ है। मिलान मस्त ब्रदर, वेलकम। लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर वाज द पोजीशन। नहीं रे भाई, इतने दिनों से तो खेल रहा हूँ, बिंदास जाता है लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर। ये अभी अगर हगेगा तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ इस पे। रुक जाओ, मैं थोड़ा माइक ऑफ कर रहा हूँ, ठीक।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to...
Chance! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's delightful. Koundé. Koundé is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Spread it left. And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, played right into his path. Azar. Musiala. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi. Driving on and making good progress. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Scholes. Scholes. A nice touch. Cross from Scholes. Tries to get it clear. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Stoichkov. Well timed, excellent interception. Musiala, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, they can break here. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Park Ji-sung. And here's Stoichkov. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Smartly reclaimed. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Hazard. He has found the way through. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Sanchez picks it up from the goal kick. Looking to play him in. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's been shifted off it. It's their second corner of the game. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Azar. And they're quick to get it back. So what can they make of this? Decent progress down the left. And here's Mbappe. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Musiala. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Great chance here from position A1.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Stoichkov! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Conte. He's through, now is he in? Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. And it's Musiala. Mbappe. Messi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Scholes looking to run onto it. Nice control. Scholes. And this is Park Ji-sung. Mbappe. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Minutes has been indicated.
That is lovely. Azar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now,
No
please
goals at
turn
this stage,
towards the
but certainly
screen
not
for a
devoid of
special
action.
presentation
It is 0-0
featuring
here
our guest
at half-time.
performers today.
Here we go again.
Eintracht Frankfurt are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now he's got space here. Azar can see things others simply cannot. That's an imaginative pass. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. David Villa. Conte. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? Now Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Stoichkov! And that has been clubbed away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he shoots! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's Stoichkov. Musiala. Eintracht Frankfurt still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some shot at goal. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi plays it short. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. Messi going full tilt down the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Eintracht Frankfurt are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
He's got full. He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 42, Musiala. Number 20.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Number 18.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Coming on the field, number 22.
Now it's Villa, Foden,
Number
and here's the chance to
24,
counter.
Rafael van der Vaart.
Now
Number
it's Villa.
27,
That's good
Serginho.
playing.
Number
Foden
10,
gets into some space.
Batistuta. Substitution.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foden, up he goes! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Batistuta. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their 3rd corner. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So 1 moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well played.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes added on. Ambitious ball here. Koundé cuts out the pass. Shifted upfield. Neymar. Kessié. And they can counter here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your
We are
thoughts
glad
on
to
today's
inform
game
you
then,
that
Jim?
today's
I thought it
matchday
lived up to its
programs are
billing,
available
Peter.
from
Very
stands
competitive.
located by the
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can...
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos showing good feet. And here's Son Heung-min. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, it's come loose. That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's quick to snatch it back. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Costa Curta. Oh, easy pickings there. Stoichkov looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shot could be on. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That's tidy. Van der Vaart. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard gets into a good position. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. So it is still 0-0. Koundé. And it's Azar. It's Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart stood his ground strongly. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Pass somewhat off target. Van der Vaart. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro cuts it out. Bellingham. Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos. That has been slung wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's Scholes! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Costa Curta. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham! Oh, it's come loose. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And this is Neymar.
Eintracht Frankfurt truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Van der Vaart. Now it's Neymar. And here's Neymar. Out to the right. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Azar. And this is Neymar. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Eintracht Frankfurt are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
From the regional police department. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
Eintracht Frankfurt get the ball rolling for the second period.
Number 21, Vinicius Junior.
Pops for safety. Costa Curta. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Oh, good-looking ball. Van der Vaart. Neymar. And it's Son Heung-min. Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big header! Oh, he's hit the bar! In he goes again! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Baresi clears. Stoichkov. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Azar. Out towards the flank. Lobbed in behind. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan Henderson. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Incoming delivery. Scholes can get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Eintracht Frankfurt really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Park Ji-sung actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution in progress.
Eintracht Frankfurt with the corner. They're first. And this is Park Ji-sung. He has found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Substitution.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
हेलो 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 आ गया मैं
Are of course in a position to
आ
go to
गया
the bench should the need arise.
अभी ये कमेंट्री किधर गया बे
Infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
हैं कमेंट्री किसने बंद किया
Just didn't quite work.
रुक जाओ 1 मिनट रुक जाओ चैट देखता हूँ रुक जाओ मेरा कॉल आया था ऊपर से ये स्मार्ट असिस्ट वाला है रुक जाओ मैं देखता हूँ चैट
That is pretty much the end.
आज यार दिन खराब एक के बाद एक बस हारे जा रहा हूँ 6000 पे पहुँच गया मैं
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. Costa Curta. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely shaped ball.
नारू वेलकम बदल भाई अंकारा मेसी आने वाला है मैं पेनल्टी को ही लूँगा ले ले मिक्स साउंड आ गया कमेंट्री तो आ रहा अरे मतलब मैं गेम की कमेंट्री की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं मेरे को तो नहीं सुनाई दे रहा कहाँ से आ रहा है आज मेरा बहुत ज़्यादा लक खराब जा रहा है या फिर अच्छा जा रहा है लेकिन मैं हार रहा हूँ 2 मैचेस हारा उसके बाद मैच जो ये आ गया स्मार्ट असिस्ट पहले मैच पे क्या होगा आई डोंट नो क्या हुआ
Eintracht Frankfurt really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Tries a shot.
बहुत अच्छे भाई मैड्रिक्स म्यूट ओके क्यों बैठा है अरे कॉल आया था ब्रो थोड़ा सनी मेसी लेगा मेसी कौन लेगा बताओ कमेंट्री किसने म्यूट कर दिया वे कमेंट्री बंद है क्या मेरे को नहीं समझ आ रहा मैंने तो नहीं किया था कमेंट्री कहाँ चला गया गेम कमेंट्री आ रहा है मेरे को नहीं सुनाई दे रहा क्या बकचोदी हो रही है भाई ये हर कोई यार स्मार्ट असिस्ट पे आ जाता है चलो ठीक है कोई ना हारना है हार जाएंगे कोई बात नहीं
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Number 22, Gundogan. Number 7, Semenyo.
Brzezinski.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he's intervened well there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
अभी ठीक है
And he thumps it clear.
चलो बैक टू बैक लॉस
Referee brings it to a close.
हो गया तू मेसी लेगा आई डोंट नो ब्रदर
Operation, work rate, grit.
300 के पैक पे आएगा ना वही
Very
दिक्कत
good
है
qualities that
चलो बैक टू बैक 3 मैचेस लॉस्ट मैं कहाँ पे पहुँचा अभी 6000 9000 कोई ना बैक टू बैक 3 मैचेस लॉस्ट, नाइस। यार डिवीजन रैंक अप चल रहा है ब्रो, व्हाट अ रैंक पुश मैन, ऐसे होता है रैंक पुश। नाइस नाइस। इससे पहले वाला मैच भी सेम साइड गोल पे हारा, उसके बाद भी बेंच पहले ही सेम साइड गोल पर गया। समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या हो रहा है। 250 VI ज़्यादा हो जाएगा। 300 तो बहुत है। हाँ वही 250 भी। आई थिंक बेल का जो पैक है वो आया था 250 में। अभी ये जो आ रहा है ये आई थिंक उस पे है, क्या कहते हैं, 300 पे आएगा शायद। अब 250 में भी आ सकता है। बैक टू बैक 3 मैचेस हार गया भाई, क्या घटिया दिन जा रहा है यार आज। ये साला स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन करके आ गया, चलो ठीक है। ये लोगों को पैक ओपनिंग क्या करना चाहिए, नहीं तो कुनामी नॉर्मल पैक भी 300 पैक कर देगा। नहीं नहीं, फिर तो गेम ही बंद हो जाएगा। साला 4 डंडी में आ जाता है, स्मार्ट असिस्ट पे भी 3 डंडी आ, ये तो पता नहीं क्या करेगा। गाइस चलो देख लो यार, लाइक करो, जल्दी से जल्दी लाइक करो एंड सब्सक्राइब द चैनल। जल्दी करो यार, शो सम सपोर्ट बॉयज, शो सम सपोर्ट। रैंक 1 प्लेयर के साथ कल खेला था, कितना गोल पड़ा। ये मत बोलना वो भी स्मार्ट असिस्ट पे था, मत बोलना, प्लीज़ मत बोलना। ये गेम में से इसको बैन करना चाहिए स्मार्ट असिस्ट को, पता नहीं यार कब करेगा ये कोनामी वाले। करेगा कि नहीं वो भी नहीं पता। नो 2-2, अरे बहुत सही। रैंक 1 के साथ 2-2 हुआ करा, मतलब बहुत सही, नाइस नारू। तेरा तो इब्रा ने गोल मारा होगा। अरे बाप रे बाप, पता नहीं ये कौन है। सब बिग टाइम प्लेयर्स थे उसके पास, डिस्कॉर्ड पे दिया पहले गोली तो अच्छा दिया, देखते हैं। ये क्या हो रहा है भाई अभी? डिस्कॉर्ड पे या रुक जा, देखते हैं थोड़ा बहुत स्क्वाड देखते हैं दोस्तों, स्क्वाड। अरे नोवा किधर चला गया सनी भाई? नो साउंड। हाँ वो मैंने ऑफ किया था भाई, इसीलिए नो साउंड ऑफ किया। स्मार्ट असिस्ट ने फेल गया। चलो मैच भी नहीं दिया, बहुत सही। अभी यही होगा, बैक करना पड़ेगा। कहाँ पे दिया? डिस्कॉर्ड पे? अच्छा, वो वाला रुक जा देखता हूँ। अरे ये इसके साथ तो मैं खेल चुका हूँ। मैंने भी शायद ड्रॉ ही किया था इसके साथ। नहीं 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 नहीं, ड्रॉ ड्रॉ नहीं ना, नहीं, नहीं ये जीता था। आई थिंक 2-1, 2-1 3-1 कुछ जीता था ये 3 जेल 3 सी जेल ये कुछ है। एक दो करता क्या, अकाउंट दिया था उसको। 1-2 करता है क्या? नहीं, अच्छा स्क्वाड नहीं दिया। ओके ओके ओके, समझा। समझ गया ब्रो, समझ गया, अपन तो समझ गए। चलो नारू। बहुत घटिया जा रहा है मेरा, बहुत ही घटिया, बहुत ज़्यादा घटिया। समझ नहीं आ रहा है मैं कहाँ पास दे रहा हूँ, बॉल कहाँ जा रहा है, पूरा बर्बाद। साला पिछला मैच जीत जाता, साला ये स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन करके आ गया। बताओ बताओ यार, एम्बापे ने हगा। मेरे पास तो फॉरवर्ड है ही नहीं। मैंने एम्बापे को टेकन फॉर ग्रांटेड ले लिया और साला हक दिया। इलन मस्क एलबीसी नर्व हो गया। नहीं नहीं ठीक है, स्नाइपिंग मत बोलना, मैं कुछ बोल ही नहीं रहा हूँ। माई अकाउंट वॉज स्कैन, व्हाट आई डू? क्या हो गया? व्हाट स्कैम? आयन ब्रदर वेलकम। व्हाट स्कैम? चोरी कर लिया अकाउंट? मेरे को नारू ने बोला कि भाई मेरे को क्विक काउंटर का एक फॉर्मेशन बना के दे अच्छे से। मैंने इसे बोला कि अपना अकाउंट दे दे। उसके बाद और कुछ बोल ही नहीं रहा। इसको लग रहा है मैं इसका अकाउंट झाड़ दूँ, मतलब वो क्या कहते हैं उसको, घपला कर दूंगा। साले नारू डर गया। नारू उसके बाद और कुछ बोला ही नहीं। क्या हो गया भाई? आयन ब्रदर, व्हाट हैपेंड टू योर अकाउंट? व्हाट डू यू मीन एक्सचेंज?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
रुक
horns.
जाओ, मेरे को एक बार
This is
दोबारा से म्यूट
football
करना
at its
पड़ेगा।
finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days. And leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game. And this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so. Described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots.
आज इतना कुछ हो रहा है ना मेरे साथ, मेरा दिमाग ख़राब हो जा रहा है। रुक जा, एक्सेल अकाउंट में हुआ था, वो बोल रहा था कि मुझे अपना अकाउंट दो तो मैं अपना अकाउंट दूंगा। ऐसा कोई करता है ब्रो? अब उसका क्या करे? वो रिपोर्ट भी नहीं कर सकते, स्ट्रीम को भी कुछ नहीं कर बोल सकते, वो कुछ नहीं होगा अभी, कुछ नहीं हो सकता ब्रो। किसी को अकाउंट देना है तो मतलब ऐसे ही देना है ना, मतलब स्कैन करके देना चाहिए हमेशा, अदरवाइज नहीं देना चाहिए। रुक जाओ, मैं थोड़ा म्यूट कर रहा हूँ भाई।
It's going to be another throw. Scholes. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's a sharp little ball here. Corner. And we have our very first corner. Park Ji-sung with the short one. Park Ji-sung hurtling down that right flank. And the shot! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Arsenal finding themselves. And the finish! Eintracht Frankfurt are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rui Costa gets it clear. Now it's Neymar looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Puskás! Oh, it's hit the post! Now, what about a counter-attack? That's an imaginative pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodri. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now that looks at the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Scholes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Bellingham. And here's Neymar. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Now it's Stoichkov. Park Ji-sung. Rui Costa.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now Neymar. And this is Puskás. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rui Costa. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick reminder today that parking
On the
in
face of
area
it,
around the
it
stadium
looks a
is
fair
strictly
reflection of
forbidden.
what we've all seen,
Please use
Peter.
parking provided
Some
by the club or
incisive
any
play
other
one
paid
side,
parking
battling
facilities in the
qualities on the
area.
other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Eintracht Frankfurt leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Eintracht.
Can he finish? He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Eintracht Frankfurt are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Looking for a runner. Van Dijk with the clearance. It's their second corner of the game. Park Ji-sung goes short. He is just caressing the ball. Park Ji-sung's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rui Costa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Really well taken goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Puskas. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicked it back promptly. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great ball if he can get there. And he's heaved it away. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That has ended up in no man's land. So, what can they make of this? And it's Scholes. And this is Neymar.
Eintracht Frankfurt clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Puskas. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Cristiano, shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now.
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will
So
be
just
1
one
minute added
extra
time.
minute for stoppages. Scholes. Park Ji-sung. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win.